back to 72. I was just having a look at... because there's been a very small patch and it did do something to some Afghanistan focuses, and I forgot to take a save before and after, so I have no idea what that changed, but here we are. I've done everything. Oh, I didn't realise I'd got some people there. Who is this? Oh, one of my thingy units. I'm considering just invading. Why have these got? Okay, so I just told people to railroad somewhere. That's a point. Italy does exist. They are democratic. These exist as well. In fact, it's not even a real Italy. Is it? It's a fake Italy. Is that a real Bulgaria or a fake one? It's a fake Bulgaria. I've got so many fake countries around. Let's untick these. Obviously Finland's gonna be a real country. That's the real Denmark, I think. Yes, it is. So have they done the focus for Greenland? Does Greenland have chromium and tungsten on it? It doesn't, so I wonder why they didn't do that focus. Anyway, if I want to take out America, that could be, like, just as an end goal, that could be a good thing to do. But I think... get rid of all these things, and then we'll put you like that. Brazil would go down pretty quick. I'd just have to take their ports, really. Yeah, I think I just have to take their ports. Let's have a look. Naval invasion from here to that port for half of you. And then from there to this port for that part of you. Have to definitely do the ones down south. So I have to do this one, but I always remember if you naval invade, you have to get to this sea tile. Hopefully my boats can. First we'll do this and get you over there. There's a lot of boats. What are these? Just my submarines? Oh yeah, I'd set them off as upgrading hentai. Put them here, but we will set them back down to 10 submarines. Yeah, I can't upgrade that. Why would it say I could upgrade it? I wonder if you can do it that way. Oh. You can do it that way. What about the other carriers? Because these will all be British 1940 carriers, won't they? I didn't want the armament. Could you even assign that? I didn't think naval refiters were able to do that. Is it only because they're all British ones? Let's try a different way, because you didn't yet used to be able to do this. This is kind of new. So, lots of different destroyer types. So what I'm going to do is click this one, do the design. On Cockerel. Okay. That's letting go all of them. But what about the other kind? So where was this from? Design. So that was also a British one, okay. All these were originally British ones, so I might be getting just a very bad test here. Like I've got a number 5 of these. And it won't let me upgrade them, even though I've already got some destroyers. So it doesn't work converting to them. Okay, that's interesting. I might have to experiment this because I'm very confused about why some were willing to go and be upgraded and others were not. Are they even going to be upgraded? It says the destroyers are. Oh, and even the carriers. Alright. Let's continue on. Anything useful? No. I just noticed some of my things were not with the Chinese manpower. And then I definitely need to do some down here as well. Let's see if I'm going to run out of invasion slots. No? Just let you all go down there. And then my actual boats, where are you? On your way. So while all that gets set up, let's just justify. Ooh, why is it laggy so much? Just justify on these. Oh, 100 days. That's oh yeah, my modern tanks were really struggling, weren't they? Way more modern tank destroyers than I need. I may have to do the thing again where I convert this and use it to save resources. I can just have a modern tank base, which is like this guy. So they use the least amount of resources. Okay, they produce an absolute ton, and then these ones will convert into them. What I could also do is make my tank destroyer obsolete for a little bit. We've got a lot of them. Actually, no, that one just needs to go to the bottom. And just say, hey, modern tanks, feel free to use some of the tank destroyers right now. Can I even more modern tanks? We can absolutely fill anything out that's going to use them on tanks. When this thing gets so big you can't find anything. It's one tank base. As long as these two don't go above 95 a day, which they are not doing, which is fine. So I'm now only spending this much on them. And they'll eventually get up there, I think, in their conversion speed. It's just a way of using your resources most efficiently. So I've got more IC than I have resources, which means all my resources get front loaded onto this. Then all the IC is split as a separate stage. It takes more IC in the long run, but it allows okay, that's fine down there, but it allows you to produce more. Actually, you do produce less. If you had unlimited resources, this is less efficient, but seeing as though we've got more IC than we actually have industrial capacity, it's actually better. Yeah, and we're still pumping these out. These are going to be helping. Oh yeah, because I decided to socially educate China for some reason, didn't I? They were looking a little bit not un-communist enough. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Do that for Xinjiang. How is this all looking? That's fine. And what I want to do is actually this port. I might make Senegal my core. Yeah, I'm going to make Senegal my court. Not my court, my main port, just for over here. If I want to invade to the Americas, I might have to go up here, or I just go right. I am just naval invading the Americas and from like here and here, and just go up and just do a big coastal invasion. Let's see what my okay, that's a nice collab government. Huh. So if I can do that to a Canada as well. That might help. So if I invade Canada, America will join because it's kind of scripted to say like Canada's under attack. I don't know if that works the other way around. I don't think it will. But then maybe it will. All of these will help the steel shortage a little bit. Incorporating the Soviets again would help. Vietnamese resistance is so high. Have I built all the stuff there? I might just have to release them as a puppet because this is target. So I don't understand what's causing this resistance targets to be so high. It's like ridiculously high. Like, do we have enough people in the voted for independence? Is that just going to be there forever? And the Dutch are also kind of high. See, this shouldn't exist if this should not exist if they've been annexed. Like, come on now. That's ridiculous. Who else is high? Japan, but they're kind of new. Poland's kind of new. I don't know how using area Romania would be high. Oh, it's because just took them from the other people. Australia needs to slowly climb up. Building some of these things. I don't think aluminium's gonna. Usually aluminium's like the worst one, but I don't think it is actually gonna be like that this time. I just can't get anything on Nauru. It's a shame, but whatever. Could release them and reintegrate them. And all of these guys are fine. Yep. That's what I'm doing. Alright, a lot of it's just these things finishing off. I'd never finish off my naval things still. Okay. So what are these? Yeah, battleship design of... So that's a level 1 battleship. How do I... Huh. I don't have access to that. Why can I do that? So I can change the Revenge class. I can put that in the Revenge class. I can put more on... This is just me testing anyway. I can't do these ones. For some reason, I can't change these ones for some reason. So I can change them to... Look at this. I thought that's like the same as building a new battleship. And I can change that one to one of them. I wonder if once you've done that, can I then swap it over to one of my own designs? That'd be funny. Yeah, so I'm just not entirely sure how this thing works. Oh, these finishing. Now the oh, it says the Revenge class are old ones. Yeah, this is like starting a game from brand new. Probably actually even more expensive because I did upgrade the engines because I just pressed the button, didn't I? Speaking of upgrading engines, my modern battleships. So that's where they are. So they already had that engine. You have a nuclear engine, okay. I can't change these to different engines, that's fine. And they're all at max. What I will do is train these for a little bit. I don't want these very expensive battleships to be... No, I don't think we've got any moderns out yet. So what does the high-speed engines actually do? Is this just submarines? High-speed water engines, but I'm fairly sure I've got... What was that? Oh, that was my world goal against Brazil. You guys, you have to stop. Because I forgot to put you on this. Do you have the range? Possibly not. Let's declare war, see what happens. Now these are leader of their own faction, so no one should protect them. I may not be able to get these ones down, and they're not ready to launch anyway. That should be the final one for America. Oh, look at all these. Stop putting your units on me. Okay. Is that a squish? That is a squish. I didn't know that was going to be a squish. Okay, it will go. And our Mountaineers, even though they've got heavy tanks in them, should hopefully take out these units. Anything these can do? No, I want to research intercontinental bomber. Apparently these can now nuke. I saw that in the patch notes. Wow, naval invasions are currently fading. Because they did do our... Oh no. We don't fail. Did I not do this one as well? Right, you two can just stop because you're just going to attrition in this desert, aren't you? Can get rid of this for now. Have I built up a nice port here? Yes, a 10. I would like to build up this port instead as a 10. In case my retreat from the continent has to just go across this little gap here. Did we fail this one? I don't understand why these ones doing this. What's happening? Are you a different person? I don't understand. Okay, I think one of my naval invasions may have failed. Oh, it's so laggy. Ooh. I think this one's still firing. Okay, we got Rio de Janeiro. Okay, so you can all click. You can all join this one, and everyone is in it, all 30 of you now. This guy. Did I just not press your button? So we can hold this river line. there's no need to be fighting the Amazon. Apart from man's hubris. Yeah, so this is going to be like a trial run for what invading America would be like, and this is tough so far. Some of these guys really struggled. Just to do their landing. It looks like when we do manage to take a port, we can hold it pretty well. And they are just going to keep pounding us, aren't they? So we do need the tanks. So better see, these don't help because that's just wait, did one of my people get... I just saw the helmet pop then. No, you've got a full 24. Maybe it was the other person's helmet pop. Okay, so these ones did appear. So did these. And now my tanks are actually arriving. Yeah, and because I 100% collabed them, well, first I want all your boats. And then all your states. And then it will pop up saying, do you want to make these a collab government? I don't think I will right now. So get these guys out of the Amazon. And delete some of these weird things. Yeah, so that's a really nice collab government. And America should be at 100% collab. They are. So I may now put you guys just on resistance suppression, just a tiny bit down here. Okay, something happened to her. Get rid of all the other facilities. Yeah, I don't need any of those. I may just absorb the Russian one. The one's like, oh, now I'm don't have enough to do it. Right, then I'm gonna F8. I'm gonna look at some resources down here. Not a huge amount of anything. But it will be a nice how did Peru get the Amazon? What happened here? Who did this to you, Brazil? Was it that Peru? I'd considered attacking them, but I'd be drawn in against America if it did anyway. Yeah, I have a feeling I don't have to worry about aluminium right now. It's the wrong kind of nuclear. And I'm okay for rubber as well, but we'll... Brazil does not have very many resources. It's unnecessary, that one. But even just a tiny bit of steel is going to be good. Alright, so what did I get from Brazil? Wow, I got a lot from Brazil. And like, these won't upgrade, will they? No. So do I have to change this and then... Let's start with actually just like a small thing first. I'll not just do the engines and the guns this time. Now I can upgrade them to that. Can I even put... So I can't put my MIO on it, that's fine. But I can upgrade these to it. And they've got a lot of... are these heavy cruisers? Yes. So I can't grade their level 4 cruisers. What if I make a Afghan fleet one? Up its radar. That's a lot of... I'll not mess around with that for now. I just want to see if I can... Oh, that's weird. Did I not save it? I want to know what I'm... I'm at a loss. Maybe it's because I did change the MAO. That's what it was struggling with at first. Or maybe it's because I already had one with that name. That was part of mine. Let's see. Is it possible to just upgrade these at all? Okay. Design. 94 of Brazil. Rename it. And remove it. Okay. Nope, so I can't upgrade that. What about if I just get its design and keep it the same name, keep everything but change one thing on it? So I do not have that as a design then? Where's my cruisers? Maybe it's because I just do have the name already. I don't have to wait like a day or so, do I? No. Let's just try it again. Can I just rename it? Do nothing but rename it. Can I build one? Or do nothing but rename them? No. I don't. I might have do it for the capital ship, didn't I? So design. So it saved that, but it's just not let me select it. All my light cruisers now. No, I do have 94 for a cruiser. That's okay. This is so confusing for me. Like, where's the one that says Brazil? Where's the one I just made? Why are these ones? Like that. Okay, I just don't think it's going to work. Even though I've set it to work. What about heavy cruisers? Can I change them? Can I change it like that? No. Okay, so these ones are cod Brazils. So it has changed their type. Am I now able to change the Brazil MIO? No, I can't. Okay, these are Brazil's Mark 10s. I can now change them to that. Okay, I don't know what I did differently. I don't know what I did differently at all. I'm so confused. I need to experiment with that. Basically, my experiment is going to be: can I then convert them to my my versions? So here's the Brazils getting converted. They're not ready yet. Stop my mind slaves from training. You guys, can I... If I invade America, how would this look if I then put you guys on there? And did that. In fact, maybe even did this. And put you guys up here. Do you have too many? No, you've got enough. Okay. Okay, that's too far for them. What if I send them all to here? Where are they coming from? They'll come from Brittany. Is that why I had them all? Okay, so these Brazil cruisers should be coming out soon. 15th of June. And I need to rejoin its this thing. Oh, they were refitting a long way away. Now do you have... Okay, well, I just put on patrols. Will you all start coming out there now? Okay, they are starting to move out. Good. don't know why they are having trouble with supply. Okay. And then what I need to do is potentially... See, this is going to get taken in a second in the war because I'm not going to guard it. Can I even... Well, this guy can now have 30. All of this can get lost. Plus, I am just going to annex the Soviets. Central Asians... Russia, it's just too much. They keep flooding me with units and I just don't want to deal with it. So this is the second time they've been annexed. Hopefully I've got enough garrison support to go in. Yep. Let's see, 427 divisions. That was just way too much they were doing. Get rid of their things too. Wow, they were really going for it. Okay, yeah, I had to let a day pass. And lots of them just got the wrong factory. Could potentially do an invasion of Seattle and that, but I'm not going to. Let's just see if we can get these all across here. Whoa, I had some, I'm not sure where they were meant to be. Okay, that's not going to be enough to invade America. This may fail very badly. Some of these may languages get squished right away. Okay, so we do have some American troops on some of these islands. That may be enough. Where's the thing? Okay, I'm going to have to manually do those probably. What's the port situation like here? See, that's a nonsense situation. Oh, it's so... Really? That's not very good. Need to build up all of these. I have done. Build them up a bit. So it's this one that is almost certainly going to get lost in any... Oh. I could potentially tell this guy to also guard this. They might send a few through, and then here. What I need to do is figure out where... Oh my... What? HMS Ocean? Why would you have tactical bombers? Oh, these carriers are terrible. I'm not fixing them. Actually, let's see if I... That's a good way to test. So that was the British carrier, the 1940. Can I do my own? No. Too expensive. I've been playing around nail XP and I'm barely getting any. Okay. Okay, I've got my own 1940 carrier now. So, the question is... Where's the 1940? I can't upgrade them. Darn. I can't swap between two even though I've upgraded between them. Okay. That's something to bear in mind. You can upgrade them, apparently, even though I really struggled. Oh, and in all the messing around I managed to break my things. There you go. Some modern battlecships coming out. What I was looking at was this. I just want some of those, and then some CAS. Where are they? Okay, let's figure this out. Where are my... So I've got some supersonics. Don't know what any of these missiles do, I'm going to get rid of them. Get rid of all the transport planes I don't need. So I've got the modern small frame. Where's my previous modern... So the modern... Let's get one of them going. And a modern naval bomber. No, I don't need to do that. Right, where have all my casts then? Why do I have so much? I'm going to have to mess around with this stockpile. This is the frustrating thing once you've conquered so much and so many people. It's like, yeah, there's way too much stuff in your stockpiles. I don't even know what a lot of these actually do. I don't know what most of those do. Oop, I've crashed. Well, that was a crash. It obviously didn't want me to delete all those things and mess around with the boats like that. Okay, let's see if we can load back up into Heartsvine. Hopefully that's not to do with the Afghan having a slight upgrade on its focus tree. Oh, he said it was doing a few, like 3 different focuses that it was just doing some checks on. But I didn't pay enough attention when I made a copy. I didn't make a copy basically, so I couldn't do a difference check because I wasn't expecting the patch. I was like, why would there be a tiny little patch now? Oh, it did a temp version. Okay. No, it won't load. My run, I think, may be over. It does not want to do whatever changes I made. It is not happy with them. So this time I'm going to load not the temp, see if it's got a different one. Let's see what I can load. Okay, so this is June, this is July. See if see what changes it does. Okay, by the looks of it, I'd not set up naval invasions. That's fine. So I'm considering doing this one, even though it might be better just to hit the entire East Coast. Had I trained... No, I just need to train 6 of these. I've noticed I've actually not absorbed Russia yet, had I? Maybe that was it. Maybe that's what killed me. And then I was doing getting rid of all of these because once you've finished with them, you don't actually need them, and they just take up resources or should I say supplies. Calling it resources is confusing if I said that. And there's... Yeah, it's killing me. Incorporation Russia is killing me. Or maybe it's not just that, it's everything combined. Because I've just annexed Brazil. Okay, not the temp one, this one. Okay, I'm not going to annex Russia this time. I want to say no. Even though I'd love to do it eventually. And I'm going to let a few days pass. See if we can get to July. Okay. That is fine. Possibly. And this is just going to be pure chaos if I invade America. I mean, that entire coastline is most likely guarded. I'm going to get a few across, and then I need some here, some here, some here. You guys need to get off that. Not in the jungles. Because I'm actually struggling for heavy modern tanks still, aren't I? Oh no. We finally caught up. Don't know how that happened. I was struggling for so long. So they're doing 5 a day. They're doing 45 a day. 45, and these are doing over 100, so I can get some more out. Good. And all these productions are just relying on this one's tiny bit of steel being used. Right. Had I gone and set all these up with reactors? I had. Mostly. Maybe I don't done the one with things. One of you guys also needs to garrison St. Pierre. like that. And here's where I was starting to break things, wasn't I? Maybe best just... Get so many of these. Like, these air superiority. That's doing nothing really. So you come here and start training. And then we'll have you guys go over here and do that. Should be pretty quick. And how trained are you? Okay, they need training as well. Right, I can have another 300 of them. Fighters, motherships. You just... Oh, you have to select this one before you select those ones, don't you? You guys just follow around him. And naval, let's just take three of you, send you over here. You can all train. And then we'll do the same for the Bahamas and the Caribbean Sea. So, are you going to be maxed out? Yes. So we'll get all 1,000 of you to here. We'll find 1,000 fighters. There we go. Those naval bombers can go here. Some fighter wings here, some naval bombers here. You can all make your way across as well. We'll get rid of these. Put on some pilots. Hey. Finally learned how to do underway replenishment. Right. And then these. I can start researching these. Okay, that's given me a tiny little bit of breakthrough. Not a great amount, but at least I'm doing something with my experimental facilities. Still waiting for this one to generate enough to go on to the next bit. And this one needs to generate enough to go on to the next bit. Nuclear submarine. Nuclear missile submarine. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to change my intercontinentals. I don't know what they do. Like, why do I build them? Do I build them here? Can I build one there? And stock it with intercontinental ballistic missiles? Is that how they work? I don't know. There's not a huge amount of guidance on it. Oh yeah, and then... I need doing that for them. Get rid of that one. Like, Brazil, what have you even been doing? You didn't even attempt to build up your infrastructure for more resources. Well, now they did iron some of these places. Right, let's manage subjects. I don't want to annex anything else, to be honest. I'm scared. Could possibly do Bosnia. Socialist Republic of Bosnia. Actually, I could do Khorasan. Is this going to break everything? Did that break everything? Oh, I trained some people and then immediately got rid of them. I was training 6 of these, or did I not do it? Was that last time? Because this guy can now take more. And what I can actually do is core this land. There we go. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of that and we'll build civilian nukes everywhere. And that's all my... No, F3. Have all these arrived? They have. They need to be trained though. Yeah, I'm still missing a lot of you. So I've got not enough fighter wings. Really? So how many more? 300 bombers, 200 fighter wings. So we'll get 3 of you. You can now go over here. Okay, and these fighter wings have been doing nothing. They can go over here. Might try the same in the Gulf of Mexico. Just, I'm concerned about overstacking Guatemala, which I have not been upgrading. I mean, Belize. And then make sure that these are all just in case they try and send things over, which they will. So these guys will have like no supply for a little bit. So I've got enough bomber wings, still need fighter wings. What are all these? These are all attached to something. Could just take them off there. They're nice and trained, and then some naval bomb wings. Just you over there. that. Still need to fill this one up. Okay, get these training. These are all training. These will be trained up. It's a bit lopsided, but these are fine. Oh, I do also need... Oh, my navy is over there. That's fine. This is not... It's not good enough to invade America. This is how you lose invading America. Because this needs to have, like, lots of CAS and everything. This needs to be, like, pure CAS flying over these areas instead. And instead I'm just doing bomb wings. I don't think they'd reach some of these. These ones would. Potentially get half of these replaced with some CAS. Don't need that anymore. Do I not have much CAS? No, that's what I could do. Just to distract them. Who are you? You go to that. That's too many invasions now. So have these kept on? Good. So I think some of these were flying away. Some were heading away. Yep, some were heading away. Okay, and then from this one, I will just add some close support. Okay. That's better. Okay, and then they can train up. Can I put anyone on it? Oh, there's a few parts we can put on. Looks like I've been generating a lot of these. Yeah, they're going to just be struggling down here for until we get this built up. Integrate that one, because I need that 1.2 million base manpower. My base manpower is too small. It's a nice recruitable population per week. Oh, had I moved? I had. Okay, that's still kind of... Resistance target should now be going down. Is this going up at all? That's slightly going up. Yeah, Vietnam, it's such a bizarrely high resistance target. just because of the French focus tree. Like, who else would be resistant? These target a base of 0. There's a fair few Brazilians ones we captured. Alright, what are these up to? Let's look at my border guards. No, you're fine. Heavy tanks, lots of suppression, nice and hard. Nothing else I can add that's going to increase suppression, is there? Possibly put in something that makes them a little bit harder. But the hardness is fine. Any damage is mostly going to get stopped. Just going to be losing. If you look at the garrison logs, so barely losing any manpower. It's just like equipment. One thing I will do is make sure no one puts one of their people up here. Same with this. You, China, I don't need you up here. Go away. Okay. Was it this one? What was the clunking noise? Was it just these getting deleted? We're so close to be able to do the intercontinental bomber. I refuse to say incontinental. That's a World of Warcraft joke, the incontinental. Yeah, that sound must have just been the things being removed. But let's keep an eye on this. We're almost there for the... oh no, we are there for the air. I'm going to learn how to make these. And I might actually make you also just guard the ports on these ones, just in case. The worst thing is going to be when we actually do land in America. Okay, which one are you? Let's actually send you from this one, so you're on 2 different ports. I'll help a little bit. And we still will max out these ports if we can, but we've got a few ports from Bahamas we could go from, but I think we're full. They've got way too many troops. Look at this. This naval invasion is never going to happen. It'd be better to like invade Canada and then just try and hold on, but they'd just push me back and they'd probably keep naval invading. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just work my way up here, but it might even be better to invade it to Mexico, but don't think it's a good idea to be doing this. America's just being built way too up. Okay, 120 odd days for these. Does having a supply hub in a state with a port even make a difference? And you guys are actually going to start convoy raiding. Is that deep open? Yes. You're actually going to do that. I think we'll call China to the war eventually. Let's look in the airplanes, see how they are doing. Okay, that's not great. So I'm very confident in land. I'm very confident in taking out the US Navy, should I say. What am I missing here? 600 fighter wings, okay. Oh, there's some close air support up here. can go over here. So I just need 500 from somewhere. Choose one of you. Put you on. Then when these okay, that's good. So I'm actually going to use the one with the lowest saved research to research this one, because it will give breakthrough, and the longer it takes you to do it, the more breakthrough you get. Okay, so she's reappeared. Just work on that for a little bit. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do anything with Vietnam. I'm just going to have to change everything to civilian oversight. And I just hope that this ticks up enough. Whoa, you can't do that one because that cap's really high. But instead I'll put them onto... So Vietnam's on liberated workers, okay. Just so we can get a bit more growth up. Absolutely ridiculous. These are still not great, but at least the ports are getting built. I'm kind of bored. Let's just do it. See what happens. 100 days. I don't think I can do this. I think they're way too entrenched and my CAS isn't good enough. And I forgot to train these. All these are trained. All these are trained. Apart from you. You get to training. There we go. Could fill these out. Could have been building radar on the Bahamas and stuff. I might have already done it. Like, late game entrenchment is so difficult to deal with. Yep, I'd already did lots of stuff there. Unfortunately, this guy is probably just going to die. I can't do it because these aren't built up enough. I'm going to go into construction engineering. And can I integrate another puppet? Afghanistan would be nice to integrate. Why are you over here? You are meant to have gone over here. Okay, let's test where you are. You're in the wrong place. You. See, these guys are getting like no supply either. What if we build up the railway tracks? Build some fives. I mean, I'm fairly sure America's going to try landing in Brazil and everywhere else. Down. That's a mess. Not better? Okay. So it's got some redundancy as well. Yeah, these never invasions won't happen simply because I have not enough supply. Can I click your button beforehand? I cannot. We have not enough command power. Where is it all being used? Allocated. No, this is not enough. Just keeping him cost anything? In command power now. Oh well. I simply have too many troops on that field marshal. Right, and we can integrate. I think there's only one state in Afghanistan we didn't have. Oh, yep. Don't know why there's an American there. You should have left. Still really struggling for supply. It's just never going to be good enough. Yep, that's my main port in Africa. That's working well. But just simply not enough in Belize. Especially with all my planes there as well. An occasional boat appearing. So it says from supply hubs. I want to know if this is going to change this at all. So I've never built supply hubs with ports usually. No, it's still saying just the this is going to be my bottleneck. Got another month to build that up. That's supply hubs 268. No time's going to click these. So when we'll be at war? February, that's fine. Okay, what we can do is get rid of these. Allow my actual divisions to appear. You are now belong to this person, and first we'll railroad you guys down to here. And then we'll just send you to Brazil. Have fun. So I think these ones are doing slightly better than these ones. So now the 16th. And that's going to be the last one we build before the war, so if this isn't successful, then we know I can't have that many here. Now how much are they getting? Okay. It might just because they're overstacked, and there's nothing I can do about that. Other than move them somewhere else, but it's too late for that. You guys, okay, you've now appeared here. You guys have appeared here. Eventually you're just going to... it's going to be awful. We will not supply our troops through here, ever. You have to go the long way round or the no way round. We also don't think we're going to try and contest this. Make sure my boats are in the right place. We'll take off that and actually set you all to this. Actually, we don't want you on that one either. these are the only ones we're doing because we decided not to invade so far up north. Oh no, don't dock there. Just go on patrol. Can we set you all to... Okay. Will that make my ports a little bit run a little bit better? No. Was it like the 16th of Feb? These are finally going in. Yeah, even these ones are struggling. And they're going to be like at max. Okay, and F3 for the... Let's select a rocket. I don't know how many I've got of anything. What am I producing? Intercontinental nuclear missiles. No, you. These rockets are too confusing. Whatever. Oh, maybe we don't have any. Fine. How about ballistic missiles? No. How about just nuke missiles? Oh, this is too confusing. Let's have all our armies die. Try and invade the United States. So, these guys need to do this. Oh wow, those guys need to do that. Oh, I forgot to put people there, did I? Okay. So, I should have a lot of... like... So if I just... Oh, and you guys, I forgot to give you orders, but you are to do this. Damn, how are you doing? Have we actually landed in America yet? Just losing lots of stuff, but yeah, I really messed up with that bit. I should have let them have those islands. Because I'm just going to lose potentially some of my best casts. No, my best units. China, how many troops have you put on the island? Okay. I will call you to war, so we can do this naval invasion. But wow, I just noticed that 161 Central Asian divisions on this island. That's one of the things that's killing me. Ooh. I mean, really, I don't care about you holding the island. I'd rather you all just... I didn't realise I was going to make a landing so quick. I'd rather you guys just do that. And I will turn... I'll turn these back on. No, stop. There's too much stuff in the way. And... oh, look at that front line. That is terrible. How could it do something so bad? How are these not holding on? Are you telling me Texas really doesn't have a good enough port? If we can just get across that little river as well. Okay, good. I don't want to look at most of this stuff. Why do I have heavy fighters? Are they on my carriers for some reason? How did my invasion of the Philippines go? Oh, we've not got superiority there. Fine, but I can put everyone on now. This guy, where are you? You landed. You can do that. These guys did really well. Unfortunately, they did land in Miami, but can't win them all. Who are these? Naval bombers over there. Fighter wings. Over here if possible, but... why is it saying someone's not doing anything? They're doing that, and they're doing that. Okay, who's just you? I think I might have done those wrong slightly, but oh, we actually did partially land in New Orleans. This naval invasion is still happening. Okay, that's good. And then we will delete all these off. So unfortunately these troops may potentially die. So all these guys just landed with like no supply, so this pocket's possibly dead. Do these manage to extricate themselves? Mostly. I'm actually going to put you guys on here. Just so we've got some down there as well, and then we'll also build up all the ports we come across. So we'll just connect these. So they're nice and connected. Yep, these ones are getting killed. That's fine. I kind of saw that coming. So that's... So I'm going to need another... Wow, is this entire army going to get wiped out? Wow, I wasn't expecting that bit. Ah, Vietnam. You just... That Vietnam thing, I'm fairly sure that should be considered a bug, because it's impossible for it to ever go down. So let me just train out some more Chinese ones, just in case we need them. Just delete that so no one else tries to go there. I'm surprised it was this one that got hit so hard. Okay, so we need... $16 on you. And then just 6 for the other guy who's just... And then we'll see who else loses anything along the way. So you just need to go for the Gulf Coast now. You can't reach, but I do need you to get this airport. Why is there so few people? I sent so many. ridiculous. These ports are just so bad. And I told these to build up. Did I lose them and then regain them? Not enough command power for you. Like, this. Why can't you move? Is it because China's not involved in this one? Whatever. What are all these doing here? Why are my supersonics losing so bad to them? These are so slow going. Okay. Let's also send some more down onto this one. Because they're just not coping over there. How are we getting memed off these tiles? How is there no supply for anyone? Okay, so I think China's now in the war against Vietnam. America is so difficult. This back and forwards is just not doing it for me. You stop, just everyone just stop pushing with all these guys. They're doing nothing except taking it up my combat width on assaults. These have got no supply. Why is this so bad? Why is it just so bad? Back and forward, back and forward. I know because I'd barely get any supply, but You'd think I'd have some supply. I still don't know how these things work. It's like, how are these Americans supposed to have supply when I don't? Okay, you guys just stop this. You guys stop this. Texas was the wrong place to land with my tanks, obviously. Why would a nice unmountainous place like Texas be a terrible place to land with tanks? What is happening? Why are they behaving like that? Like, you've been told to go onto this one. Okay. You guys get rid of everything. Okay. Does that make any more sense for you? And these two armors are most likely dead. What? Why aren't they moving down here? It's because they can't get up to the port? Are they just going to be memeing us constantly? Right. You. Why are you attacking? Oh, I hate this game so much. Look at that. It goes so weird again. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do with those. aren't they doing anything? You come here. You come here. You come here. Okay. Not you. Okay, we are kind of destroying some of their planes. Oh no. They've memed us off. These guys are all dead. All those guys are all completely dead. Not that one. This one. Oh, why is it lagging so much? This game sucks so much. It's like they're not going to stop with the memeing. Well, at least I kept my household guard. What am I even meant to do with this? We have all the manpower in the world. Way better industry than them, but... Oh god, who's in their faction? I can just wait now. You just stop everything. How? How do they have so much better air than me with their terrible... You know what, my boats alone should be sinking most of their stuff, but nothing is happening. Okay. What are you even doing? I'm going to have way more manpower losses than 1 million versus... Okay, they've got 2 million. So we are kind of punching back harder, but they're going to have millions of men. And eventually, they'll meme one of my things off a tile. Like here, that was me just getting memed off a tile. Okay, there's way too many of these people on. You belong down. This piece of crap game. Right. I'm just going to have 30 of you. That does nothing, so stop putting people back on it. You now do this. You do this. You do this way. I've got someone shouting at me. Okay, so I really overstacked Florida completely. But then I also managed to overstack Texas. Why are they not just doing this? Just do it! Okay, they will. Should just be 3 lines. Everyone else should be doing something else. Fine. You're going down there. You're going down there. You're going here. This is still chaos. Look at that memed straight off a tile. Constantly memed off tiles. Why aren't they moving? I don't even know how many of these I'm going to need in total. This one's going to need a lot more. Ugh. The game is so laggy. I can barely do anything when I'm on a move. At least their naval ships are going down. This is probably what I should have done. Sank their naval ships. Okay. How is there no supply here still? New build supply hub. Just here. All I've got is 30 units, and this air force is not going to help at all. I should have just invaded through Central America. It had taken a lot longer, but just not getting supply here. Oh, and China and everyone, stop putting units on my tiles. You are not getting supply from these. Don't even think about it. Okay, they finally realise we've got them at a standstill, maybe? No. What I wanted to do was find those transports, but there's so many things here. Where are these transports? Why aren't these just doing it? Just do it. Literally, just do anything. If I was a smart person, I'd have let them hold on to a port and I'd have just kept taking it back. But I don't think China would have let me do that because they're in the war now. Way too much of this stuff. Way too much. Okay, F4. Still a big bottleneck. What else can I annex? Why did they have a carrier over there? Okay, so I had some really bad defeats, but I'm fairly sure I can pull this off still. Air attack, strat bombing. I'd rather just have reliability. I hate all these things up here. So, if I research ice carrier, that'll open up the next thing for me. How's all this doing? Like, how are you doing? They should be taking out a lot of the Navy stuff here. If I now change your patrol to include not this one, like this. Okay, that one's actually doing fine. Eventually they will lose the air war against me. And they should have done it already. I don't know how they survived all that. Wow, look at all these modern tanks I lost. Oh, these are doing tank destroyers. Oh, not naval bombers. Cast jet fighters. That's too much chromium. Too much chromium, man. I don't know how to use intercounter bombers, so we'll get rid of those. And now we're missing chromium F8. So we need to look at all these, make sure. So this one did not have a supply hub, so that's missing out on a lot of chromium. If we could just have next the Soviet Union without it crashing, that would have been perfect. I assume this one's going to have one-hitters. This one doesn't. This one can have a supply hub. This one will get one already. F8. Yeah, Turkey is the one with all the chromium. They've all got them. Sad times. Alright, who else can I annex? Money subjects. That killed me last time I tried that. I don't want to do any of the other ones. Could do the Karelian one. That'll give me some steel, but I don't need steel, I need chromium. Always missing one thing or the other in this game. Invading Cuba would have been good. I'd have got some from there. We don't need that many naval bombers. As long as we've got lots and lots of fighters. And then some modern naval bomber. Get rid of those. And that one can convert anything else that it eventually finds. Right, let's look at this supply situation, which is never going to fix itself, is it? Yeah. See, our boats, our navy is now taking down lots of their planes, which is good. Let's move some fires over to here, just so we've got some. These, I should have deleted all these carriers. Strategic bombers on a carrier? Oh, I can't even think about dealing with that. Did I develop modern carriers? No. No, I've not. You just go repair, I don't even care. That's a Brazilian one, wasn't it? So we've got jet attack bombers, advanced scout planes. I don't know how they're not getting just wrecked by my navy. Because my navy's everywhere and they're full of guns. Especially this guy. Don't all go to that one. Go to just the same one. I'm actually going to do is like just delete these because they're not doing anything. These are fine, they're guarding my Mediterranean. We do not need that cast there. Get rid of this one as well. Oops. Why don't they just do that? Okay. You take another swing at the Philippines. Okay, yeah, we're starting to catch up with these now. Except all these bombings of the naval things. I don't really care about my ice carriers and all these things. Right, these heavy ships I got converting have still out. There's a lot of American ones I just captured. Let's look at the 1,000,000 versus 3. No, that's fine, as long as the Americans are taking most of the damage. Okay, we've got them on service by requirement, which is nice. The fact they're not attacking me is not great, but it's better than nothing. First, I need to get rid of those. It's tedious and annoying. And then I can put these here. To put them anywhere. So we'll put 30 on here, then we'll take some off. You can just get swapped to the Chinese mountaineers. Still really bad. And actually, off you, let's have some guarding this. Some guarding Miami. And some definitely guarding this one as well. And if we do this, will this trigger them into attacking? Pull some troops off the front line? That naval bombing is going crazy there. Okay, so you... I'm having so much difficulty figuring out who's who. So these fighter wings... Instead, just go over there. No, maybe over the coast? Naval bomb wings are fine. These are just ridiculous carriers. Those carriers sunk, I wouldn't really care that much actually. Need way more of these. Ugh. Makes the game struggle. Get some more trains in case we need them. Okay. So that's slightly better. So we haven't lost, we just took a bit of a beating, but we've still got a foothold. And then what we can do is build you up there. You can help. Just to get rid of their entrenchment. Because they've not been attacking for a while. I'll set one of you to start training. Not the other one. We don't have naval supremacy. Right, and who do I want to annex? Can't do these two yet. Well, that one. Don't care too much about Mongolia. These do need going down a level. Right, just get these. So they're going over the Gulf Coast, which is fine. Why are these here? Are they actually doing anything? They are doing logistics strikes. And I was thinking of doing a raid, wasn't I? I'm going to cancel that raid. And instead we're going to use our... Oh, way too many of these things. It's like, how do I use you? Click to start planning. There. Nuclear missile strike. How does this work? Did it just instantly just nuke them? Because if this is how this works, I should have just done this to start the war. Oh wow, that is super easy. Yeah. Okay, I did not know that's how they worked. That's quite interesting. Because that'll really damage them. Actually, probably won't, because it was their capital, but there's like no resources in it. And not much industry. Like, nuking these is going to be much better. I take back everything I said about those rocket sites. I think they're neat now. Can't figure out how to make any more. I can't just do one here. Oh, I can. Like how long? Yep. We sure did nuke him. Oh. I don't know why our superiority is so low here. I can't get it better. Like, who even's doing this? Why are you doing it there? They don't take that long to prepare. It's kind of scary. Okay, and then thermonuclear strike them. You just go. Is this how you win? Is this the cheat? Am I cheating now? Okay, and then seminar. Okay, let's first look at these. How do I click them? Do I have to okay, F3. And we'll put nuclear missiles on. Adjusting launches. What does that mean? Okay. And then can I do like Houston? Yeah. This is a so it has to adjust launches. I don't know what that means. Is this what the ICBM is? Is this the one I've been actually making? Okay, good. And then is this cheating? Possibly. This feels like it's very broken. Okay, and then you guys train up. These guys are fully trained, but Florida is still not providing me enough. What's wrong with Montenegro and Dalmatia? Intercontinental bombers. Okay, they are bombing me. Don't forget any of these. Surprised they've not nailed and invaded me in the Pacific yet. I think they have done a little bit. Okay. And just for sure, what did the thermonuclear do? Resource gain. That'll really hurt their resources. So what I need to do is see where's my nuke rate against. So I've nuked a lot of the sites. Who's got the most aluminium? And oil. So if we nuke Arkansas, nuke Nevada. I should be clicking these as well. And then we nuke California. How are these guys doing? Let's get rid of these. I don't want you. And then just pump you out here. We'll put all of those out. Okay. Whoops. Oh, apparently I don't know how to click these things. Alright, and then all these can go onto you. So we've got 2 left over who can go on to there we go. And these ones, everything goes to the Chinese one. Okay, these one supplies looking a lot better now. Still not incredible. In fact, it's the US ones who are looking like they're struggling. Oh, we finally managed that. Okay, we're starting to... Oh, that's some news that just went off. Yep. Where's the other one? Arkansas. So I want to nuke New Mexico. I'm sorry, Arizona, then New Mexico. Just the aluminium. Could nuke Minnesota just for the steel. What are the ranges on these things? Can I nuke them from Africa? Well, none of the Bahamas has finally got its port up and running. And how are these? Stop giving me units. And we'll put these here and just put them out in the field. Where did I put them? Right, okay. Give you some. Okay. That's everyone back up to full. Make sure I did switch all these over to these. You guys just get yourself ready. Sound like a few more raids going off. So we did Arizona, successful. New Mexico, successful. Minnesota. Oh jeez. Yep. Let's do. There's absolutely nothing in Oregon and so let's do Idaho, Montana, North Dakota. How many do we choose today? One a week, so we don't have a million, but at least we have enough. Why is Jetfinder 1 suddenly able to... So they're just converting through the Brazilian ones. And everything's converting from them. Right, and... how are you doing? You're almost ready. For the counter-attack. Same with my build-up in Florida. That's almost ready. Yeah, this is as good as Florida's going to get, which is sad. Why do we have railway bottlenecks? What did that say? On Florida. Miami to Florida. Suriname, okay. Why does it say there's one in Algeria? Why did it say there's a bottleneck in Algeria? When there isn't. I guess it just can't handle any more throughput. Okay, why are these going down here? invaded South Africa to get all their resources. Okay, and if I'm now just careful with these. Like that, so when we do hit them, we can just hit them fine. Okay. That felt decent. Where are you guys coming from? Has everyone made it across yet? Essentially. I hate how you... I was right clicking this, like delete all orders, and it doesn't delete their lines. May be able to put... See what I did last time, I always stacked like crazy. I would like to take that supply hub. Okay. Okay, that's nice. And then we need to put a train track here, or a railway, down to here. Get this connected so we don't use convoys on it. Build that up to full. That was already full. Good. That means yep. How are my raids going off? Oh, we already raided them. Absolutely no reason to nuke Oregon. Oh, Washington. I thought I'd done North Dakota already. Did they just repair it all? No. How am I for? We'll just get this. I might be overstacking again, which is what I did last time, and it really wrecked me. Okay, let's just turn them off. Might put okay, it's a lot of tanks arriving here now. See what happens if we just do this. Can we get any overruns, etc.? See, this is what I tried in Texas, it just did not work. I guess we needed a lot longer to mess around with their air forces and stuff. Yeah, and obviously thermonuclear them a few times. Oh yes, some nice little pockets now and then. Yeah, some nice little pockets. Do stop though. Yeah, one of you can go for that. Oh, I'm scared to do this, but can potentially just get my other field marshal over. How are we not just winning this air war? Look, I control these. These are all mine. Three days for this, 3 days for that. Can I have a look at these? I don't know who that was. Just bombing things. They hit my dam with those intercontinental bombers. Oh. Someone really should have told me I'd press that button. I did not realise I had them to activate it. I'd even go as far as to say that was a mistake. One of these will... not that one. I'm sorry. When these finish. In a month. Unless I capture that first. Now, I'm just gonna have to hold on. I can't believe I didn't realise. Stop training. Yeah, there's actually no need for me to invade the Philippines. It's just kind of like a distraction. Ooh, look at this. Can I just barrage them? Get rid of their airfields. This is revenge for Texas. This is revenge for the Alamo. That wasn't down here, that was more up here, wasn't it? San Antonio, was it? I don't know. Everyone in the Alamo was racist. They just wanted to succeed from Mexico and make slaves. I don't know why Texans think they're so great. Okay. You all joined that, apart from you guys, who I'm determined needs to live on this. I'm not going to push with the other ones, I'm just going to let the tanks push. Wow, they struggled against a lot of these, but oh no, they're... How are we looking? Yay, nuclear strike that. And annoyingly, we are actually up against the things we nuclear strike now. We are taking out their fighters. Yeah, even America can't stand against us now. Okay, what are you? You're multi-charge. America will go down quite quick when I actually, yeah. Because I don't have to march that far with them because I got 100% collaboration government on them. Yeah, some of these are quite actually slow. That's all working nice. I almost cut them off at Chicago. We just did overrun some. Try and capture Detroit. Oh. Try and capture Detroit. These ones go into Buffalo eventually. And actually all of you can go into this one now. I'm confident I can respond to any of the invasions. Haiti, really? I didn't not have that on my bingo cards. I may have to invade Iceland as well. I know where Haiti is. No one said I don't know where Haiti is. Whoops. Let's try that again. And then you guys, oops, you go for that just in case. How are the people who I accidentally launched into the Philippines doing? Hey buddies, you doing okay? Which ones are you? Okay, actually, stop pushing. Because these are a democratic faction, they may just keep unable to find path to target. What? Surely you can go down here like this. these just need to be way better. Oh yeah, I'll get rid of all of these. Okay, we've actually got a better port, I think. No, that's only level 1. Can I get this port? Okay, can. Now I'm something of an encircler myself. Which ones are you? Are you just the Iceland one? You can always nuke them. I'm quite a fan of ballistic nuclear missiles actually now. You guys still struggling? Nope, they are on their way. That's naval invading is Iceland. Oh wait, where are you? That's not naval invading against Iceland because you've not even made it there yet. Oh no, you were the Iceland one. You were the Haiti one, which I just called off. Can you get your organisation back? Okay, they've still not arrived in the UK yet. I should have cancelled that because they didn't have any organisation. Okay, these have got their organisation back. Let's go land in Haiti. Let's see you go. Where are you? There you are. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of troops there. So let's Let's get me some. Okay, that's better. We've actually got some cast support now. Oh, and that's done. Select all. What is China doing? Well, so far they've done nothing. Next. Good, that's kind of like the game finished. It's like I've got everything. And what I'm actually going to do is get rid of all these destroyers. Is this the American fleet? No, this was the Philippines fleet. That's the American fleet. What I'm actually going to do is get rid of all the British fleet as well, and everyone else's fleet. Just keep my fleet. Which was these guys. Love that icon. And what I'm going to do is... No, I wanted to shift and hold them. Okay. Get rid of these. These are nice. Get rid of these heavy fighters. I don't know how I ended up with them. Get rid of all the naval bombers from carriers. I'll just delete them. There's way too many there, which we had. I could actually do with like deleting every single air wing and starting it again. Honest. Look how many carriers I had. Shall I convert all the carriers to like... Shall I just convert like all the planes? Get my interwar planes and put modern jet engines on them? Yeah, these are just from all the carriers. Which I don't want. So I went into heavy modern battleships. these motherships. I want to get rid of them. All the tactical bombers. Well, these are on. These must have been on carriers. It's like, can I just get rid of you? What about you? Can we just get rid of all of you? There's too many for me to deal with. There we go. All things left are like these ones. And there's no way to like delete them as far as I can tell. How do I delete these? Right. Guess we could go to war against Canada next. They won't last very long. I would like to go to war against everyone. If I want to like do a world conquest, the only problem is my Russia thing. So I'm gonna leave it for now. I kept having crashes when I had Russia, like this. Capped at 130. Voted for independence. That's never gonna go down. Vietnam. You will forever be on martial law. There's nothing I can do about it. One of you always needs to be on this. Right. I mean, it's successful. I lost a lot of manpower getting this entire area pocketed. I think I got a few away. But having to rebuild essentially my entire army. I never even called these in. These were... No, I called this one in, but these were all in Europe. Right, let's have a look. Somalia is still really high. I don't need that anymore. Could just put on first subjects. Let's look at these, how these tanks are doing. Did I let any days run since annexing America? No. So that's one tank base. The tank destroyers are actually still working through the Brazilian ones. A lot of American ones as well, look at that. 75,000. America was at peace for like 30 years. They never... I'm happy that out of the few that survived the terrible decision I made in Texas, it was the Royal Afghan Household Division, because they've been with me from the very beginning. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of problem with some supply issues. I find it weird how Iowa doesn't have a supply depot on it. Let's do one in Des Moines. Iowa is one of the only US states I've not been to. I've been to every single state in the US apart from Alaska. I've never been to Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, or Iowa. All these have been to, these been to, all these been to. Been to Hawaii, been like everywhere. Oh, and I need to restart the game anyway because of this. Yeah, and I will need one here, and we'll need to do the train tracks. Down. On the top of Vermont, maybe. New York's probably fine, but I do need to reload it. Oh. There we go. Accra. And then check all the states. Whoa. That's a lot. And what did I put America on? Should be civilian. Yes. I mean, they are pretty newt. I need a synthetic. Oh, is there any decisions they've not... Oh, they barely took any decisions. Look at this. They had so much and they didn't even bother. That's one kind of nuke. It'd probably make more sense for me to get rid of a mill in each state because I can't afford to run all my mills, so... Nope, not convert. Get rid of. The US barely had any civs. That's so funny. They've just been converting everything to mills, haven't they? Look at that, they were running them. They're running so many. Almost there. Why would they need to build... Oh, I guess they needed rubber. Kind of regretting nuking some of these northern states now because it's going to take a long time for that to recover. I mean, no one's going to be able to contest me now I've got all of America. Do I want to invade from Alaska? Probably not. Oh, there's already one in Kansas. That's what I always say. They've really filled out a lot of these states. Yeah, a lot of these states are definitely nuked. West Virginia. I'm really amazed at how few civilian factories America decides to keep. The AI was like, no, only mills. Well, dockyards do, but they count as a military factory to me. I may just get rid of one of these. You don't need that many. Got to build a civilian one on Bermuda. Right, what about... Oh, we didn't get to keep Newfoundland, did we? Because for some reason the British gave it back. Alright, let's look at like Hawaii. No, they had a big gun. Let's just look at the island, see if there's anything we need to do. Absolutely not. Okay, I just saw the chromium then and thought, oh, this chromium in Japan would not used. This is looking all nice, but I'm going to leave it here. And then I think I want to invade Canada and then Mexico and see what happens with the with all the alliances. Like, is South Africa going to join anyone? New Zealand? I want to try annexing my Russian puppet again.